What's up, y'all? Today we're going to be talking about excuses. And not those regular kind of excuses. My kids are acting bad, I got to go pick them up from work. I just had a flat tire. Those are regular excuses. We're talking about excuses we give to why we can't do what God has asked us to do. Today's example can be found in Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30. It's actually a parable. Jesus is explaining how the kingdom of heaven works and how salvation works. But today we're going to use it to examine ourselves and using excuses to not do what God has asked us to do. In our story, a man is leaving his home to go on a trip, but he entrusts his servants with some responsibility. He gives his first servant 5 bags of silver or 5 gifts. He gives his second servant 2 bags of silver or 2 gifts, and his last servant 1 bag of silver or 1 gift. He gives each servant a gift or their finances based upon their level of responsibility and what they can handle. The first 2 servants invest their gifts and actually double what the master gave them. The last servant puts his gift in a hole in the ground and does nothing with it. When the master returns, he asks, "What have you guys done with the gifts I've given you?" Needless to say, the first 2 tell him, "We double what you've given us." He actually gives them more as a reward. When the last servant is asked, "What'd you do with the gifts I've given you?" he says, "Look, you're a hard taskmaster, so I just hid your money in the ground. Here's it back." He gives him an excuse why he couldn't use the gifts that he was given. So now we're going to look at that last servant and see what characteristics does he have that we might have so we don't make those same mistakes. The last servant said, "Look, master, because you're so harsh, I'm not going to be able to do anything with the gift that you've given me." And that's what we do sometimes. We like to blame others for why we can't achieve what we want to achieve. I had a harsh upbringing. I don't have that much money. I have kids. I'm too old to go back to school. We find all kind of reasons to not accomplish the dreams that God put in front of us. But it's nobody else's fault. We have to look past that and continue on. Number 2, that's number 1. The second reason is fear. He said he was so afraid of investing the money that he just put it in a hole in the ground. Sometimes that's us. We get so afraid of doing something new, trying something new, venturing out, trusting God that we just don't do it. We pretty much take the gifts God gave us and put them away, hide them, stick them in the ground. And that's not what he wants for us. And thirdly, bury our potential. All of us have something we're good at. Video games, shooting videos, editing, going to school, taking pictures, drawing, working on cars, flying an airplane, rapping, singing, basketball, any number of things. You know what you're good at. But when you don't trust God and you let fear take over, you end up ultimately burying your potential. So the first thing you want to do is actually just be willing to try. Be willing to try. Put that first foot forward. Go down to the school, ask them how many more credits I need to graduate. Go down to the bank, say, "Hey, what's going on with a business loan?" Actually put one foot in front of the other. It's like a kid at Christmas. Kids at Christmas, they don't wait till the day after to open up their gift. They use their gift immediately. They go outside, run on that bike. Don't wait till the next day. Do it now. As soon as you hear this, get up and go. Make that phone call. Secondly, invest in your gift. The scripture says that the 2 men actually put their gifts in circumstances where they'll grow and make more money. What you need to do is put your gift into a circumstance, a school, a class, a seminar, so where you can grow. Grow in confidence, grow in ability. Be the best, whatever it is God's put in your heart, you can be. And thirdly, you will find joy. In the parable, the 2 men who were obedient to their master ended up having joy at the end and celebrating with their master. The same thing goes for us. When we're obedient to God, when we use his gifts to uplift him, we'll find joy. We'll find happiness. No matter how many classes you got to take, no matter how many double shifts you got to work, no matter how hard it gets, you will find joy and everything will work out. We want to thank you for watching this video. If it encouraged you, please hit the like button. Make sure you share this with other people. And if you really enjoy everything we talk about, hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Please leave a comment below other topics you want to hear about, and it's all going to come out the Bible. We love you. We thank you. Deuces.